بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome to our channel Bainordin Academy for Computer Science and Programming Language. In the last video we learned about how to list all data in a table using entity framework in a MVC5 ASP.NET application. Now we will complete that skills and learn how to add new data in a table. But we will inshallah recall all the technique in the last video and repeat again, so we perfect in this video inshallah the list operation and add operation. Recall that we have a database named dep employee which contains two tables, departments and employee, and use entity framework database first. إذا سنقوم إن شاء الله بمراجعة التقنيات التي تطرقنا إليها في الفيديو السابق، حيث قمنا بجرد مختلف البيانات الموجودة في الجدول، وسنتعلم إضافة إلى ذلك إن شاء الله كيفية إضافة سطر جديد إلى جدول جديد إن شاء الله، وبالتالي سنقوم بعمل متكامل إن شاء الله من حيث جرد المعطيات ثم إضافة معطيات جديدة. So we have a database named dep employee with two tables, departments and employee. So first step, create a Visual Studio project. Go to Visual Studio and create new projects. This project web application, ASP.NET web application, named web application 6. Okay, shows MVC project. Okay, first step, create inshallah entity framework and using the concepts database first, because we have a database with two tables. So right click in web application. We all technique seated in the previews in the last video. So very quick, add new elements and click to data and shows Ado.NET entity data model 1, or we can name it inshallah model employee department. So add database first. Database. So we new connection, and let's ask you to do server. So we connect and copy the name of the server, Ctrl+C, and go to SQL server and tap the name of the server and shows the name of database, name dep employee. Voilà. Test the connection, all right. Okay, so okay, okay, dep employee entities, the name. Next, dep employee model shows the two tables. So and finish. Alhamdulillah. The second step is create a controller which contains inshallah all the actions, and from these actions we can create view. So generate or build the project. Alhamdulillah, projects always. So we have a dep employee .dx. Voilà. Department. Voilà. With name département, nom département, employé, name employé, name nom employé, name département, foreign key, and the name of the DB context. Here it's DB context, DB employee entities. Alhamdulillah. So create a new controller. Right click in folder controller. So add new controller, MVC5 controller, gestion or manage, gestion controller, and add. Increase the writing size. Now we have our index. From this index we can, inshallah, list all the departments, for example. So go to the name context, say, and copy this name, Control C, and go to the controller gestion, and voilà, VP égale à new instantiation, voilà, depth, employee entities, and bien comme ça, alhamdulillah, voilà. And display all employees. So return the name department to list can list all the departments. We can list all the departments from build. Always build the projects. Voila. Now create a view from this index. Add view, but index. The name is the template is list, because we like to display all departments. Model class, say departments, and context, the context we can choose the employee entities, dep employee, and we can use a layout page. Go to view, shared, and choose layout process. Alhamdulillah, add. Now we have a view. Voilà. This is our form, like our form. إذا خلقنا استمارة إلكترونية view، أو عبارة عن واجهة تحتوي على مجموعة الأشياء. إذا سيقوم بإظهار name department، اسم الديبارتمون، ولكن سنضيف رقم الديبارتمون، لأن الديبارتمون تحتوي على رقم واسم. We can add the name departments. Voilà, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and model dot name department, name dep لاحظ name dep. We can go to departments, name departments, and name departments. Go to the gestion controller, go to index search. For each var in model item.name department, so we can add order. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, no, item dot numero department. Voilà, and save, and try to execute this index. Voilà. We will have inshallah all the departments with ID. So name department 1, 2, 3, and name of department. Alhamdulillah. Say very good. All right, and we can use annotation to modify the name and the name and the name dep. ويمكننا تغيير هذه الأسماء باستعمال annotation، سنراها مستقبلا. We will inshallah in a special video inshallah study annotation to modify the header of this table. Alhamdulillah. Second step, try to save or add data in department. So create inshallah, go to the system controller and use this create. Then we can use create inshallah, create department. So http get verbs, http verbs, http get now, and public action result, and create between brackets and return view. So Ctrl C and Ctrl V, may return view, new department. Alhamdulillah. So can copy this to say, and the program is saved. Control. So http post create, but we department and try to execute the classic code source. So if we have and else, and we can use this model state, classic model state dot is valid, yeah, true. We can db, the object db dot department dot add dep, add the object dep, and always we must save change, db dot save changes to execute in database, and return redirect to action index. If all the tank is correct, we must to index, and we can use else return view this step, this object dep. Alhamdulillah. So try to create now, always build the project, alhamdulillah, no problem, and try to create a view from create. So create, add view, create class department, entity, add. Alhamdulillah, voilà. Can label in the departments. Voilà. Editor for name department, a label for name, and we have a submit and create value. So execute inshallah this view. Alhamdulillah. Voilà. Now department 5, for example, department vente ou la department physics, department mathematiques, par exemple, and create. الحمد لله. Create new. Par exemple, département physique. Create physique. Create new. If we have a problem, one, par exemple, test. We must a problem create. This is a program because we don't respect foreign key primary key. In this, inshallah, we will to catch this exception. So, alhamdulillah, we thank you very much, and in the following video we try the exception if the user give the same value to a property which is a primary key. إذا شكرا على الانتباه ديالكم، وفي المستقبل إن شاء الله سنقوم بجستيون لهذه الأشياء. شكرا. ميرسي.